what is the most important thing in all of Minecraft? Most of you will probably say it's either PvP or building, but I think it's none of those. For me, it's transportation. On my server though, firework rockets are banned, making lighter travel unviable. But luckily, there is a replacement, which is the Happy Ghasts.
Actually, Happy Ghasts have two major problems. They're slow as hell and they always die.
Well, yes, Sam. On my server though, Happy Ghasts are 10 times faster than in regular Minecraft, making them very viable for travel. But you're right about that they always die. But that's exactly what I'm going to be using in my multiple step plan to become the richest player on my server. The first step will be to kill all Happy Ghasts I can find, so the demand for my business is increased and I can maximize revenue. The second step will be to build the main part of the building, including a lobby and an elevator, which will lead down to step number 3, which will be to build an underground system that stores Happy Ghasts, which I can then rent to other people to make profit. And that should be all of them. But I should probably kill mine as well, which is right here, so people don't suspect me. Okay, so next we need to gather all the materials. I'm gonna start by AFKing the sand duper. And we have all the sandstone and smooth sandstone. Next we need 4 entire shelters of grey stained glass paint. And place down all the terracotta we got from the Mesa biome. 3, 4, and 5. Now we need to cut some oxidized copper. I think we need about 1 chunk of cut oxidized copper. Yep, there we go. And next we need to go down to the cave and get some deep slate. And like that, boom. We got all the deep slate. Let's grab it and go back up. And now we need to cut all of the deep slate into polished deep slate walls. Right there, nice. Four shulkers of deep slate later, let's place them down here. Alright, and now we need 2 shulkers of stone. I'm just gonna grab some cobblestone, put it in the shulker, and then smelt it. And now I just need to gather the rest, like honey, mangrove, and bamboo wood. As you can see, I got all the rest of the materials. It's a lot of shulkers and a lot of different materials. Now we need to get rid of this village, so we can build our shop right here. Let's start with the first house. Oh. Okay, so I removed all of the rest of the houses, but oh, I missed some spots. Okay, wait 1 second. Nice. Now we need to get rid of the path blocks. I'm just gonna place some snow on them and then mine it with the shovel so it turns into dirt. And 2 hours later, there we go. Now we need to get the dirt and build the platform which our shop is actually going to be on. let's start actually building the shop. Okay, so I just finished the first level's floor, and I think that's going to be it for this night. See you tomorrow. Since only the bottom floor is furnished, the rest will go pretty quickly, as the walls only consist of 5 different materials. And with this last block, step 2 of my plan is finally done. But I actually forgot one part. I wanted to add banners displaying our business's name at the entrance of our shop. Let's start by placing them down. Oh wait, that's not what it's supposed to say, but you can still do that. Yeah, that's more like it. Now we've actually finished the building. And what does every very serious businessman need? That's right, an even more serious office. So, where am I going to build my very serious office, you may ask? Right here at the top floor of my building. So first off, we need to get one of those grand doors in. And this is the design I'm going to be using. It's really simple, but also works really well. And I also, get out of my way. And I also built it on this side. So we have 2 entrances. Oh, I forgot to add the details. 1 second. Okay, now it's done. So now we need to tackle the interior. I first want to get in some walls out of what is it even called? Dried kelp blocks? Yeah, dried kelp blocks. And then I want to work with copper and stuff for the interior. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab some honeycomb and wax all of the lightly weathered stuff, because that's the copper variant I want to use for this build. I was actually on my way to the deep slate mines, but then I spotted this dripstone, and I thought, what if I added some accents out of dripstone? So I'm just gonna collect a bit of that. Okay, let's see if my kelp has melted. Oh yes, it has. And then let's craft the kelp blocks we need. And okay, since I don't have enough kelp blocks to build the walls yet, I'm just gonna start by building the desk. I'm gonna use shelf blocks for the sides. And since my friend actually got me a skeleton head, I'm gonna use that and a lantern to decorate it. I'm also going to add this very serious lectern to my very serious desk, so I can do my very serious work. My next step will be to remove the floor and add this really cool design out of copper and dripstone blocks. I also want to add 2 small bookshelves here with 1 lantern each. Since I've got enough dry kelp blocks, I'm just gonna finish the walls now. I also want to go over here and change these payload trapdoors for the lightly weathered, not the exposed copper trapdoors. Just like that, and on the other side as well. Get out of my way. Yeah, okay, this looks way, way better. Also on this flower box, I'm going to add mud and firefly bushes, as well as adding the candles and not spruce, what? And jungle fence gates to our candle holders. Yo, get out of my way, zombie. I also found these decorated pots, so I'm just going to make these cool house plants and add one of them in each corner of this wall. As you can probably see in this time lapse, oh wait, no, I guess you can't see because it's so fast, but I finished the ceilings in the 2 corridors, and I also finished the floor design. So now we only need to finish this main ceiling. Okay, so I just finished it, and I must say I'm really, really proud. I think this looks awesome. So now I will just grab some hanging signs, lanterns and candles, and I will add some chandeliers to complete the look of this room. In case you didn't know, you can hang hanging signs from candles, and candles can float, so that makes for an awesome chandelier design. I'm just gonna finish this one and then I'm gonna show you what I mean. Here, this is what I mean. I think this looks awesome even though it's not connected, but if you just use your imagination, you can definitely see it's a chandelier. So I'm just gonna build the same design on this side, and then I'll be right back. As you can see, the elevator is working now. I've put a button under the main desk, or under my desk I guess, in the lobby. And if you press it, the elevator just goes down, and at the bottom there's another button, and if you press it, you go up. So now I'm just gonna start decorating the storage. Okay, so I'm done for the main parts. I just want to add these lamps here with 2 stairs and 2 redstone blocks. And also 2 redstone lamps. Yeah, like that. And then I'm gonna do that for every single one. And I'm also gonna clean up the top of the gas cages. And after this last time lapse, I still need to get the ghasts in the cages, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. So we have actually finished Minecraft's Ghast Empire.